Welcome to our fifth session for our AP Information Night webinar and presentation. In this session, we will be focusing on the AP exams and scores. We hope to address some of the concerns that families have of whether or not universities do accept credits from AP when they enter post-secondary institutions. We also will highlight some of the supports that our students have had from AP in the transition to university. We do want to make it clear that many of our students find the biggest benefit of advanced placement is not that it necessarily gives them an advantage of entering university, but they do feel that advantage when they arrive in university and they are adequately prepared to be successful in the university programs and continue to achieve the high levels and the high standards they've set for themselves. Secondly, we would focus on our student success on our AP exams. We're very happy to announce that in 5 of 7 subject areas, our students were 100% successful last year on our exam results, meaning that they were well qualified for university caliber material and university courses. Thirdly, we'd want to address an issue that students often bring to us as they move through the program, and wondering whether or not universities or how universities look at AP students when entering. And while, again, our focus isn't so much on AP as a tool to get into university, it definitely is something that universities consider. And we'll look at our student success in scholarships and winning major awards as an example of universities attracting the best and brightest students to their institutions. And we can see that our students have been very successful through our AP program in attaining those awards and those scholarships. Firstly, we want to talk about AP exams and scores. So we've already learned that the AP program is built on a foundation of learning an enhanced program focusing on critical thinking and with the goal of mastering content and skills at the university level. There is a process within the AP program where students can write an optional exam where they get graded by AP personnel on an exam that's created by AP personnel to determine the level of qualification for university credits. That scoring system works from a level of 1 to 5, with 1 being no recommendation, 5 being extremely well qualified. Universities often use this in order to grant university credits. There are students in Bishop Reading who, as grade 11s, wrote AP exams, having finished their AP pathway of choice, and have already received university credits before graduating high school. Again, universities do recognize these scores, and they're available to look into that information with the help of our guidance team, and specifically Ms. Fraser, who has been working with you today through these presentations. If we look at our results as a community, the Bishop Reading Catholic Secondary School has seen our scores move steadily above the Ontario and global average. If we look at our scores, we tend to score in the mid 3s, and in many of our areas, we average in the 4s for our students, meaning our students are not only qualified for university credit, they oftentimes are extremely well qualified. And it's important for us to understand, too, that when we talk about the successes of our students, if we look at that comparison of Bishop Reading to the global average, and we know we are entering into a globally competitive workforce, and we know many of our students are interested in attending international schools in which they are competing globally for access to those spots. It's important that we emphasize that our students are meeting with success in this program and have been for years. In this slide, we get to see how our students fare in individual subject discipline areas. It's important to remember that when we're thinking about AP, there is the umbrella program AP, which encompasses a huge variety of programs and opportunities, many of which are at different stages of development within Bishop Reading. This past year, our students were able to write AP exams in the areas of calculus, physics, biology, chemistry, English literature, European history, computer science. This coming year, we expect to expand that by having students write computer science principles, a second AP computer science program, English language, another focus area within the English AP program, and also plan to expand our offerings for next year to include AP Capstone Seminar, AP Capstone Research, that emphasizes a portfolio and a research paper that shows interdisciplinary and inquiry and investigation skills, along with expanding our human geography program to include that exam as well. Remember, all of these exams, in order to achieve a success, you need to score a level 3. That means that they are qualified for university course material and content. That would be equivalent to a student earning a 75 in a university course. So again, our students, before leaving Bishop Reading, are not only achieving and mastering these university concepts at a rate that would be at or above undergraduate students already in the university classes. They are exceeding those expectations, as we see number of our subject areas are achieving level 4s, which means they're extremely well qualified, and we are achieving above the provincial and well above the global average in a number of these disciplines. And what I would add is that this is not a unique situation for this past year. It is a steady and consistent level of achievements that we see from our students, and is a credit to their work ethic as well as our program and how we work to prepare those students and support them when they take on this challenging curriculum.
So looking at transitions for our AP students when moving from Bishop Reading into university, we see that a lot of our students feel confident when introduced to their courses in that they recognize and are familiar with the first year content as part of what they studied in grade 12. Similarly, students who experience success on their AP exams may have earned first year university credits, allowing them to save time, money, and focus their learning on their remaining courses. Students also comment on the benefits of the transferable skills they develop in their high school AP programs when moving into university, skills like coping with and feeling comfortable with the pacing of their courses, time management strategies where they can succeed in their courses and continue with a part-time job or extracurricular opportunities offered at their school, as well as developing soft skills like taking notes in lecture-style classes and studying for high-stakes tests. So the success of our AP students and the skills that they're acquiring in these AP classes are being acknowledged not just through their AP scores, but also through their awarded scholarships. Such scholarships include that have been awarded to our students the Schulich Leader Award for students pursuing an undergraduate degree in STEM, as well as full academic scholarships to Harvard University, the Queen's Chancellor's Award recipient, and the U of T Book Award.
And one of the emphases of this is we don't necessarily think that scholarships are the end goal of the advanced placement program, but it's just another piece of evidence that show that the emphasis on critical thinking, the emphasis on increased rigor, and the increased content knowledge that our AP students work on and are ready for are being acknowledged by the people who see these kids in the rest of the world. $600,000 in scholarships and awards is an acknowledgement of this skill set that is giving opportunity to our students as they move into this program. It's more than just a score on an exam. It's more than just a grade on a transcript. It's real life skills. And one of the benefits that we keep talking about is how the AP program helps increase academic success for students who are ready for it, but also helps them as they move through the rest of their lives. And the scholarships are a great example of how these are being met and recognized by the greater world and community.